During the pre-cabinet press briefing on Monday, January 29th, Youth Minister Kenson Casimir stated that the new noise pollution legislation is still being refined and should be brought for first reading before Parliament soon. Casimir notes the new amendment will take into account approved decibel levels for various communities around the island, as many communities are both residential and entertainment areas.
This is a new method of measuring, an objective method of measuring noise. And so at the end of the day, once you get the different decibel levels, that should provide some level of comfort for people to enjoy themselves, while at the end of the day not really infringing on the rights of others to have some level of peace. The fact of the matter is we have different parts of St. Lucia that are dual sort of, it functions as both an entertainment area and residency, and so you will not find a common ground all the time. But we are definitely, as a government, we've worked very hard to ensure that we arrive at a level that should be able to give the police something to work with.
The minister notes at present there are ongoing conversations with residents of various communities and entertainment stakeholders to reach a compromise on an acceptable decibel level. As a result, the minister notes not everyone may be pleased with the outcome, but it is the government's duty to its people to find some resolve.
The police went throughout the community subsequent to that to do their evaluation of decibel levels in terms of what would be acceptable in the different areas in Grosley, and of course, indeed, legislation is national for St. Lucia, and they've presented some of their findings in terms of what decibel levels that we should be looking at. So as we speak, we are pretty much fine-tuning everything. We are still communicating with the police, with residents, with bar owners, just to get a feel for how it is that we come to some form of a compromise. The fact of the matter is everybody's not going to be happy. There is just absolutely no way to make everybody happy as it pertains to noise pollution. But what we have to do as a government is to provide the legislation and to ensure that the police, as much as possible, ensure that the laws are upheld.
However, Casimir does point out that the government has considered collaborating with owners of entertainment venues to reduce noise pollution coming from their spaces.
We are considering some of the alternatives that we can actually give to those bar owners, those restaurant owners, those individuals who have nightclubs, on how we can partner to ensure that some of the edifices that you spoke of and some of the different methods we can use to mitigate against noise getting out is done in a very, very strategic way. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag as yet, but we definitely, as a government, looking at modern ways of doing that, and we're certainly hoping that everybody can come on board and appreciate all the efforts and just really be each other's keeper. And so that's the direction we're moving into.
Residents in Casimir's constituency, particularly the Rodney Bay village, have persistently complained about noise pollution from bars, restaurants, and entertainment venues, thrusting the issue into the national spotlight. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.